good afternoon to all. We're here at the Perth Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between Australia and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring. Quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Oh, swings and misses on the first ball of the innings. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Eight runs added in that over. India are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Langer stand end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Perfectly timed.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease.
Might look to go big again here.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That is a...
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Drilled that one away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh my, that's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizz through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Doesn't beat the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone. That looks gone. That's out.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Misses everything. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get his first run behind them and then push on. Nice solid defensive shot. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
In the end, a very simple shot. Just lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India a 33 for 2. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Langer stand end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. No. Terrible shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Perfect. Right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. How will he reply?
Goes over the top with that shot. 8 runs out of there. India a 41 for 2.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Cautious from the members' end. Beautiful catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Cut shot, played it so late. Impressive batting.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Finds the edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Edged it. KL Rahul staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. What a screamer.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Patel says thank you. It was a gift, and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
How will the bowler respond?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Dorcious with a great delivery there. Glanced away nicely, but fine leg.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Ready. Wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Cautious. Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Ready has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Marsh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Over. India are 94 for 5. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Straight to the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Great shot. Was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You just got to stand and admire.
9 runs added in that over. India are 103 for 6. Stoinis, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Langer stand end. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Good pick up. Big chance. That's the over. India are 113 for 6.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Got that away nicely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
A good innings, that's 50, a simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Two straight, and it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Over, India are 129 for 7. Stoinis from the Langer stand end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Needs to be on target. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. India are 147 for 7.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Power and precision in that shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Might look to go big again here.
That's the over. India are 155 for 7.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Too straight and punched through the leg side.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nice shot, but straight to gully. A direct hit and this could be gone. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India are 162 for 8.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the fielder with that shot. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. No. Terrible shot. Bartlett has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Goes over the top with that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Stoinis with a great delivery there. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit, and this could be gone. 8 runs out of there. India are 174 for 8. Bartlett from the members' end. Late cut, straight to the fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Can't get that outside the ring field. Bartlett will be happy that's finally over. Truly dreadful bowling and time for some fielding changes in the deep, methinks.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Marsh, the pace bowler coming into the attack. Misses everything. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Doesn't beat the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot. Trouble. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India are 190 for 8. Going with pace now.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
End of the over. 8 off it. India 198 for 8.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's gone. It's a nice, simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
And that's the end of the innings. Australia have been set a target of 206 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Siraj coming in.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Brilliant diving stop. Perfectly timed.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Marsh advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot. Through the gap.
Marsh was quick onto that one. Cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Langer stand end. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Dug that out well. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Cuts that off well in the infield. 4 runs added there. Australia at 22 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. India kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown. Going with spin now. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Perfect. Right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Got that away nicely. A direct hit, and this could be gone. That's a confident appeal. Sing from the members' end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. No, terrible shot. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great shot. Was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. Stunning shot, fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Straight to the fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 2 runs added. Australia are 65 for 1.
That's the power play finished, and it was an excellent one. They went really well in that 10 to 12 run and over area, and they're ahead of the required run rate. The captain would be very pleased with that start.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Crack! Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Showing that they mean business this innings, barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Misses everything. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to chase that one.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over, by the way. The batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Patel into the attack now from the Langer stand end. Beautiful catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Can't get that outside the ring field. Duck that out well. Four runs added in the over. Australia are 86 for 2. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the members' end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Incredible. What a grab. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Great shot, through the gap. Carey, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. That's the over. Australia are 95 for 3. Patel from the Langer stand end. A direct hit and this could be gone. And a fantastic catch. Long on had to run adjacently a fair bit and they've held on to it. Great cricket. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Oh, great ball. End of the over. Australia are 97 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow. He's got their tail up.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Australia are 103 for 7. Cautious, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up. Big chance. Gone. Nowhere near making it. Oh, simple run out.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Crash. Beautiful bowling.
9 down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The openers out in the field will be getting themselves ready for batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends.
Nice, solid defensive shot. On that nicely, good defence. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's a confident appeal. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness.